Thank you for choosing the Truma CP Plus control. The CP Plus control is one of many recreational vehicle products offered by Truma, a world leader in RV comfort. In this video, we will demonstrate how to use the CP Plus control for the Conwy, the industry's only forced air furnace and water heater in one small appliance. The CP Plus control is operated by the center knob, which both presses and turns, as well as the back button, which backs you out to the previous menu. When turning on the CP Plus for the first time, or after an extended period without power to the control, it may be necessary to press and hold the center button for several seconds before your screen responds. First, we'll set the clock. To set the clock, press the center button, then turn it until the clock icon is blinking. When it's blinking, press the center button. Now you can turn the knob to set the time. Please note that to change from AM and PM, you continue to turn the knob until you see that the A or P has changed. We'll set the clock to 2:15. Once we have it at the time we want, we press the center button again. Now if we leave the controller alone for a few seconds, it will return to the main screen showing the clock time we have set. Now we'll set all the basic settings of the CP Plus and the Conwy. To set these basic settings, press the center button, then turn it until the wrench icon is blinking. Then press the center button to select the wrench. Within the basic settings, you'll find these menus: offset, temperature, brightness, 12 or 24-hour clock, language, index, and reset. I'll explain those in a minute. Here I'll demonstrate the back button, which returns you to the previous menu. The offset allows your CP Plus control to think it's up to 5 degrees warmer or cooler than the temperature sensor is indicating. To adjust your offset, please press the center button, highlight the wrench, turn to offset, select offset. Now adjust your temperature either up or down 5 degrees. And once you've chosen your offset, press the center button again to select. To make your temperature scale preference, please press the center button, select the wrench, then turn to temperature. Press the button, and now you may choose between Celsius and Fahrenheit. In this instance, we'll choose Fahrenheit. To adjust the brightness of your display, press the center button, select the wrench icon, then turn until the menu says bright. Now select again, and now you may adjust between 10 levels of brightness. In this instance, we will turn it up to the brightest, 10. To select between a 12 or 24-hour clock, press the center button, select the wrench, adjust until you see the 12 or 24-hour menu, select that. Now you may adjust between 12 or 24 hours. In this instance, we will choose the 12-hour clock. To make your language preference, press the center button, select the wrench, now turn until you see the language menu. Press select. From here you can choose between German, English, French, and Italian. In this instance, we will select English. You may be asked by a Truma technician what software you are running on your CP Plus control. To find this out, you press the center knob, select the wrench, and adjust to index. Press select, and the display will reveal what version of the software you are running. There are no settings or adjustments to be made here. If a problem occurs with your CP Plus control, a Truma technician may ask you to reset the control. To do so, press the center button, select the wrench, turn until you see the Reset menu. At this point in time, to reset your controller, you would press this button. but at this time we will not press it. To adjust the furnace temperature, press the center button, then turn the knob until the RV with a thermometer inside of it is blinking here in the menu line. Now press the center button again. Now you can adjust the temperature from off, where the furnace is off, or to the temperature you prefer. In this instance, we will adjust it to 68 degrees. You can easily tell if your furnace is on by the flame icon that is indicated up in the status line. The flame icon is a convenient reminder that you have turned on your furnace and set a temperature. Please note, it's perfectly acceptable to run your furnace without any water in the system. When running your furnace without water in the system, please make sure your drain is open to drain out any condensation that may occur when running your furnace. To turn on your water heater, press the center button and adjust until the icon with the thermometer inside the water is blinking. Press the center button and you will notice 3 different settings: off, eco, hot, and boost. The eco setting keeps your water at 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. The hot setting heats the water in your tank to 140 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 degrees Celsius. The boost setting heats up the water fastest by redirecting heat used to heat the room so that all of the energy is being directed into the water, which is kept around 144 degrees Fahrenheit or 62 degrees Celsius. After 2 subsequent heating cycles using boost, heat is then redirected to the room. To select your fuel source that runs your combi, press the center button and select the icon with the propane bottle and the 2 lightning bolts. Press the button. You have 5 fuel settings to choose from. The first is gas, propane only. Mix 1 is gas plus 1 electrical heating element, which generates 850 watts of power. Mix 2 is gas plus 2 electrical heating elements, which generates 1700 watts of power. Electric 1 uses 1 electrical heating element, again 850 watts. Electric 2 uses 2 heating elements, again 1700 watts of heating power. With shore power available, Mix 2 is the most propane efficient, using the least amount of propane. When shore power is available, you'll see a plug icon on the screen. If the plug icon is not present, you do not have shore power available. To adjust the fan settings, press the center button and rotate until the fan icon is blinking. Then press the center button. You have 3 fan settings: Eco, High, and Boost. Boost is for fast room heating and is available when the temperature is 18 degrees lower than your desired setting. The next lower setting is High, and the final setting is Eco. Please remember that to adjust the fan setting, your furnace must be set on. You may use the fan to recirculate the air when the furnace is off, and there are 10 different speed levels. The recirculation fan is only available when your furnace is turned off. Your CP Plus control includes a timer feature. The timer allows you to program your control to change its settings for a particular time. You may use the timer to make different settings while sleeping, or create different settings when you're away from your RV during the day. To program your timer, press the center button and rotate until the timer icon blinks. Then press the center button again. The first step is to set the start time for when you want your program to begin. You'll see the word start at the far left of the display. Set your hours, then select set your minutes. Then press the button to select again. Now program the time you want your timer to end. Please note the word end on the far left. Enter your hours and your minutes and press select. Now you'll program what you want your combi unit to do during your timer. First, we set the furnace temperature. In this instance, we will choose 68 degrees. Notice that the furnace icon with the RV has appeared, and then we press select. Next, select your water temperature, and in this case, we'll say in the morning we want it to be hot. Press select. Next, select the fuel mixture you desire during your timer. In this instance, we will select Mix 2. Then select your fan speed. Let's say in the morning, we want it to be on high. Press select. Next, you'll see the on-off selection, which sets your timer on or off. We will set it to on and then press select. Please note, when your timer program is running, the timer icon in the status line will be blinking. As a reminder, these settings will only occur during your timer period. If the timer icon in the status line is on but not blinking, that means that your combi is running its regular mode and will operate at the original settings we made at the beginning of this video. If there is no timer icon in the status line, that means you haven't set any timer program and your combi will always run your original settings. Thank you for choosing Truma. If you have questions about this or any other Truma products, please call us toll-free at 855-558-7862 or visit truma.net.